All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 35. And Hunter 12-1-12-1-12-1, thank you for following me 38 minutes ago, before I was even live. So when last we left off, you guys had made your way back to the assassin's hideout.
Yes.
To try and pilfer some goods after having killed
The
assassins, yes. Upon your arrival, you noticed something was off. The bush that is usually in front, thank you, Lily, of the entrance was pushed out of the way, and the door was open.
And we find a Joram inside.
You guys snuck in.
Yeah, audio passed.
Noticing several things were missing. Looks like this place has been cleared out. And on going further in, you found Joram over at the secret entrance, trying to fiddle with the puzzle lock. Upon seeing this, San and Saflin changed into the two assassins using disguise self, attempting to intimidate him. At which point he tried to stun you both and bolt, but he only managed to stun Saflin. San grabbed him and shoved him up against the wall, and Saflin was awoken from her stupor. And that is where we pick up the events, having just rolled initiative.
I did get a hit on him with 30 damage last time.
Yeah,
I remember
you
that
did.
much.
Did you do 30 damage?
Yeah.
It's way
got, like-
scrolled up now, probably.
Yeah, I done a dice cleanse, so it's going to be up there.
Yeah, Dagger of Venom, 21 to hit, 30 damage, 9 piercing, 8 poison, 13 sneak attack.
Did she get all of the damage, though? I don't think she got the sneak attack damage, so it was actually lower.
No, I did because he wasn't expecting it because he thought I was stunned
Right.
as well because we said this last time.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he failed the con save for poison.
Okay,
Do you remember that?
He's 30 down then.
And then we rolled initiative.
Apparently that did not save on the tracker.
Yeah, rolled
so...
initiative and I ended up on the bottom of the freaking list.
Is it
And we
the
stopped
28
right after
damage total? Is that what it is? Severed Fang, thank you for the 53-month resub.
No, it's before we did initiative. Before Aurora rolled initiative.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The Dagger of Venom was the damage that he took.
Oh, it's even further up.
Also, Meteor, you forgot to join cross chat.
To join cross. Oh, yeah, I always forget that.
So it's here. I'll screenshot it for you. And then you rolled
Angel.
initiative, and we rolled initiative.
Thank you for the 63-month resub. We're almost at a hype train.
There you go.
Thank you. 30 damage total. Okay. 30 damage. Yeah, I did not remember you hitting him quite that hard.
Yeah. San was pissed off last time because he tried to hurt Saflin.
Alright. So.
Meteor,
Yes.
look at DM.
Okay. Okay.
Please, because I can't see cross chat.
Alright.
It
Give me one
drives
second while
me
I join cross chat.
bonkers. Thank you.
Oh.
And hi, needy user.
Thank you for your resub to Meteor Pika.
Yeah,
in
63
Severed
months.
Fang.
I
There
can't
we
believe
go.
it's been that long.
Fire or not fire deal. Cross chat has been added.
Thank you.
All right, so we have just rolled initiative, and Joram ended up rolling the highest on initiative. So you've just grabbed Joram, stabbed him, and pushed him up against this wall. So you're touching him. So he notices something a bit off when you grab him.
Yep, it does fail to hold up to physical inspection. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Which one are you?
I was supposed to be
You
the
were
guy.
Grinnell?
I was the
or
lady.
Rupert? Okay, so
Yeah, it was supposed to be Rupert.
you're Rupert. So he just gets stabbed, but he's like, wait a minute. Your hand's kind of like phasing through me a little. What? You're not Rupert! And
Nah, he's dead. And you will be too.
so he is going to cast Fire Shield. Which...
Okay, what does Fire Shield do?
So, he casts Fire Shield, and you see these thin, wispy blue flames cover his body. They shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an extra 10 feet.
Does this mean he can't be hurt by fire damage?
You're not sure. And let's see.
I would assume melee bad if he has a shield of flame. That would be my guess.
So that is what you see when he casts a spell. His whole body just erupts in these
fire.
blue flames, and Saflin, you probably would notice this the fastest. These flames match the flames that were on the burning pyre that killed the tiefling.
Lovely.
So that is going to be his turn. Unfortunately, he can't do more than that in a single turn.
Hold up.
So
I don't have this. Is it the disguise self? I have the hat thing. Is that the same?
Yeah.
Did I hand the hat back to you? I think I did.
Yeah,
You
you're
have the
using the hat.
I used
Saflin
the
has
the
the
hat.
spell.
So is he still going to realize
Yes.
that?
Yep,
It's
it's still disguise
still-
self.
Yeah, it
That-
still has the same weakness of the spell. It's just you don't
Yep,
have to.
so
expend
the
spell
hat
slots
is
to
what's
cast it.
casting the spell on you.
Yes.
So it's just coming from the hat instead
Okay,
of from
I
you.
just wanted to check.
Yep.
Yeah, you still don't bypass it, sadly. It's still an illusion.
Alright, so next up is Lilia.
Okay, give me a second. So I am going to peek my head in from the door. 120 feet. I'm definitely within range.
Mm-hmm. And I will remind you, Lilia, that you are currently invisible.
Yes, so when you attack, you will drop invisibility. That's a thing.
Currently, he only knows about Son and Saflin.
Okay, so I could cast. I used my native invisibility. I can invisible myself again if I want to.
Yeah.
Assuming you have multiple uses of it per day, yes.
Yep.
I have one native that I can use without being used.
Right.
Like without using a spell slot, and then I can use it as a spell later.
Correct.
Yes.
I was just making sure you knew that as soon as you attack, your invisibility will drop and he'll know you're there. So, with that knowledge, please proceed with whatever you are doing.
Guiding
First
bolt.
level evocation. What spell is that?
Guiding bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt. There it is.
It doesn't
Alright.
say it in the description because it's weird, but it's under the spell name.
A 14 hits.
8 damage.
And it's radiant damage, is it not?
Yep.
Okay. So 8 radiant damage. Alright.
And I can also summon my where is it?
Spiritual Guardians, is that what you're doing?
No.
Or the banana hammer?
Yeah, my banana hammer. I can summon it
Okay.
with
Spiritual weapon.
yes, thank you, that word. Where is it on here though? There it is. I can cast because it's a bonus action for me.
So you cast this guiding bolt, and you hit Joram. He's like, "Well, where did you come from? There's more of you, I see."
I'll just say peekaboo. And then I'll summon the banana hammer to smack his face.
Meteor, we already know that this guy's a slime ball. You don't need to go out of your way to make him sound even more slimy.
He's just being him. All right.
And he
But
sounds
here's
like a creep.
Spiritual weapon gets a nat 20.
Is that to hit?
That's your to hit, yeah.
So, how did we do crit damage then?
All right, so just making sure it didn't figure
A
it
nat
in
20 to
already.
hit.
So it's going
Yeah, it was
to
to
double your damage. I always forget. Do we double it or do we have we roll it again? I think we just double it.
I think we were
Let me
doubling it.
check what we had our Beyond 20 set at, because I had it set to whatever we were doing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So I can actually look at how it handles crits.
Because I don't have it set.
Critical hit roll, standard player handbook roll, reroll dice, it says.
Oh, it actually rolled the crit with it.
Yeah.
So total of 5 damage from your crit. So let me get your banana hammer out.
Yeah, based on what your Beyond 20 settings are set for crits, it should auto roll the damage as a crit.
Should be in here. Banana hammer.
Where do you see the auto?
On the damage, it says force critical damage. Has force damage and then force critical damage.
Right here is where I would have summoned it.
Okay. Sorry, let me make it so you can control it. There you go.
Right there.
All right.
So 8 plus 5.
So
I did some.
you do the 5 extra damage. Did I put that in already?
Really did not roll well on that guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yeah, it specifically doubles your damage dice, so since you rolled a 1 on the die,
Right.
that's the only reason it was bad.
So
I'm crit failing everything today.
you summon your banana hammer into existence, and it comes up to him and just smashes him, doing 5 force damage. And as you do that, his flaming shield that's encompassing his body erupts. And
You do realize it's radiant
it's specifically the
damage.
attacker.
Yeah, that's what I just noticed.
It's only the attacker.
Dang. I thought it was anyone within 5 feet.
Nope.
Okay. then
Figure I'd stop you there.
nothing happens because it wasn't you. Okay. I see you pulled up Fire Shield.
I did when you mentioned it because I'm like, okay, this is gonna come up.
All right.
So did I, honestly.
So does that?
Yeah, and I'm not
that
going to
end your
have Luna pop into this fight. He's too freaky. Nope.
Okay.
All of the nope. She's too precious. I don't want her kitty kibble.
All right. Then next up is Callan.
Luna
Alan-
could ready in action in case he tries to run past.
Callan was all the way back
Could do
there,
that.
so Callan, hearing a fight has broken out, is gonna use his full movement to get.
Can I say that she'll attack if he tries to run past her?
That Luna will attack if Joram attempts to
Yeah.
run past her? Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So he could get in here if he dashes. So he's gonna do that. And that'll be his turn. Actually, he
bonus
still has a
actions for
bonus
him?
action. You're right. First of all, he says, "Should I help? What should I be doing here?"
Helping is nice.
Okay, so we're attacking him.
100% yes.
All right, magic stone.
Really? Magic stone?
That's his bonus attack that he can do.
Magic Stone has been really useful so far this campaign. Don't knock it.
It really has.
True.
Don't knock the stick. The stick and stones works.
Sticks and stones break bones, y'all.
Yep.
He rolls a 10 to hit, which does not hit. And it kind of... He doesn't have a great angle on him, so the stone kind of
in the back of the head.
It doesn't hit you in the back of the head, but Saflin, it whizzes past your ear, and Son, it whizzes past your ear, and then hits right next to his ear, doing no damage to anyone.
How to freaking aim. Damn it, Cal.
Hey, I got in between both of you and almost hit him in the head, so...
Yeah, you still need a better aim.
Oh, God.
All right.
Meteor down.
Sorry. Aurora, you are up. With Saflin on deck. Nihan. Nihan?
Okay.
Oh, there you
Yes.
go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I am going to move, and this will make sense in a moment. I'm going to move. I'm not going to actually move very far. I'm not going to use my sprint.
Okay.
I'm going to move here.
All right.
That's going to be my turn. Actually, and I'm going to ready... see my spells here.
So you're trying to position
Searing
yourself between the
Smite.
two doors.
Oh, yeah. Figured it out. I'm also going to ready Searing Smite.
If you're
How
trying
did
to
I get
position
that?
yourself between the two doors,
Right.
one to
Here?
the left would be
Okay.
better,
Got it.
because
Yeah.
then he couldn't get past you without coming into your melee.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get Searing Smite ready, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
You figured out what I was doing pretty quickly, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. The only reason to stay back there was because there's a second door.
Yeah, I've player out of character for a moment. Yeah, I figured probably he might try and get away, so it might be good to have someone to cut him off at the pass.
All right.
Just one thing. We are not aiming to kill him, right?
Right.
Okay.
The way I see
We're
it at
just
this point, if
aiming
we
to knock him out.
just above board talk here, because Kaplan's intentionally not speaking. Above board talk, at the end of the day, if we kill him and we have access to speak with dead,
Okay, try not to kill him. Got it.
try not
I
to,
don't
but
have...
if he does die, it's not not completely screwed.
I don't think I have Speak with Dead.
Yeah, the only Speak with Dead you've done so far was because of a cupcake.
Yeah. I'm just saying there are ways if it becomes a problem. We want to try to take him in alive, but if he becomes too much of a problem to take alive, do what you gotta do.
Speak with Dead is a 3rd level, so I should have access to it.
Right, you
Within
just have to
10
take a
days.
day. Yeah.
So I could literally grab it the next day. So if we do happen to kill him, I can always Speak with Dead.
Right, so try to go non-lethal if we can, but if he's too much of a handful with non-lethal, do what you gotta do.
Incapacitate first. If we have to kill him, kill him. I
Okay.
can Speak with Dead, just not today. I wanted to check that.
Okay. Well, Saflin, it is your turn.
Okay, so Saflin has intentionally not been speaking because San's disguise is broached, but hers is not necessarily yet.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't want him to realize she's a tiefling.
Correct. Especially because I can't just freely change my disguise anymore. So this is what I am right now.
I will say he does.
He probably suspects that I'm not her because of what happened with San. Yes.
He actually knows it because San told him.
Wait, did I?
She said they're dead.
No, he said he's dead.
I said he's dead.
He's dead? Okay.
She only answered for Rupert. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said there. I thought.
Nope.
There. Okay.
I said he.
You just said
I was
he.
specifically paying attention to what she said.
Okay.
I made sure to say he because
Okay.
I realized if I
Sorry,
fucked up,
I thought you said there.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do may or may not work, honestly, but turnabout is fair play here. I'm going to expend a charge from the Staff of Charming.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to attempt to cast. If it'll pull back up. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to cast Command.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Wisdom save with a DC of 15.
All right. He does not save.
Okay.
So what do you command him to do?
I'm going to tell him to grovel.
Okay. Worked well for you the last encounter.
Yeah, it worked well for me with the actual assassins. Why not?
All right.
So he has to drop prone and take no actions.
Sounds good.
I'm still
On his
holding him,
turn.
right?
Yep, you are currently
He basically
still holding
will
him.
go limp.
Okay, that's fine.
He will go as prone as he can, which means he will go limp. I guess is how we would approach it.
He's a limp noodle.
Command is only has a limited list of words, so I
Mhm.
gotta make do with what's in there.
Right.
So that's the action. And that will last for the next round. So it'll basically last for his turn.
Yep.
And I will, for my bonus action here, will invoke my Mantle of Inspiration.
All right.
And I will invoke that for San, Kirio, Callan, and Aurora.
And what
Because that's 4.
What do they get?
They get 8 temporary hit points, assuming they don't already have that many. And then they can immediately use their reaction to move up to their speed without provoking an opportunity attack, should they choose to do so.
I'm
They
just
don't
gonna
have to take the
temporary
movement,
hit
but they
points.
can. Yep.
I'm not moving
And
because I'm still holding them.
yeah, I figure
Okay.
if nothing else, you get the 10 hit points.
So Curio would probably take that opportunity.
Yeah, it will use your reaction until it goes back to his turn, which it's about to be Curio's turn, so no downside.
Right.
And then San would also have no downside, but she's holding the dude right now.
See, I thought Kuro would have stayed in the other room in case he does get away from me. And if he tries to dash through that room, at least there's somebody in there to grab him.
Well, if Curio is in melee with him, and Joram
He
attempts
gets
to run past, he
opportunity
would get
attack.
attack of opportunity because his turn's going to come right back. He's going to get his reaction back literally right after my turn ends.
Okay, that's fine.
So he'll be able to attack of
I'll let you
opportunity
guys
with him being
decide if you
close.
want him out or in.
Just leave him out. It's fine.
Leave him out? Okay. So he'll stay right there.
Yeah, and I mean, he can move however much he wants. He doesn't have to take his full movement. He can move up to his full movement. So if he wanted to be just inside the door, he could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he wanted to be right here.
Sure.
So Joram tries to escape through here and surprise Curio blocking his way.
Okay. All right. So does that end your turn?
And then I have my movement. I'm going to back up.
Okay.
I'm going to back away. Right up by Callan. That is my turn.
Okay. All right. So next up is Curio. Would you like Curio to stay here and hold an action, or would you like him to come and attack?
Did you give Curio his 8 temporary hit points?
I did.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have that Curio can do?
He has his Eldritch Claw.
I'm trying to see if he has anything that's not melee, because I'm assuming we would have seen the fire flare when the spiritual hammer attacked.
Yeah. Yep, it
Even
definitely would
though
have
the
flared.
spiritual weapon can't take damage, but I think it would have still
Right.
flared in response.
Correct.
He has his fireballs, doesn't he?
Yeah, he should have
He
something
has Radiant
that's ranged.
Sunbolt. Yeah, he has Radiant Sunbolt.
Because I don't know if he would just go for it anyway, knowing that there's something going on with melee hits.
So if he got here, then he could...
He wouldn't have been in the room to know, though.
True, he would not have seen.
Yeah, he would not necessarily know unless one of us had called out. That's true. And I don't think any of us did. So.
No, none of us said anything about the fire, which, by the way, what the hell does it do?
You don't know yet.
When the banana hammer attempted to attack him with melee, it flared up. That's all we know.
Okay.
All right.
I would honestly say that Curio might go for melee anyway and attempt a stunning strike.
I was about to say the same thing. I think Curio would run straight up and start swiping.
Yeah, and I think he would probably try to stun him so he didn't get away.
Like, hi! Nice to meet you! Swipe, swipe.
Because he wouldn't have seen me command him either.
Right.
And we're yelling at him not to touch him. He'd probably swipe as we're doing it.
Okay, so... So he's going to use his claws to make an unarmed strike. 21 definitely hits. For 11 pierce slashing damage. And then he's going to use his bonus action to do another strike. $17 hits. For 6 more damage.
Now here's the question: are you going to be compounding this to the flare-ups?
Yes.
Because wouldn't it be hit flare and then
It
hit
would.
notice?
It would, yes. So first,
So before he
So,
proceeded,
yeah,
he
we'll-
would do one, and then
yeah. So that's a good point. So he hits with the first strike. It flares up and kind of lashes out at him, and it is going to do. Is there a hit on this at all? No. Okay. Let's see. 15 fire damage.
yeah, because then you have to decide if after he gets that retaliation, if he would continue doing melee attacks.
I don't think
Right.
he would.
Yeah,
He would be like, "Ow, that hurt."
that's the thing. I don't think he'd set himself up for multiple hits
Mhm.
of retaliation damage.
So
And he's within range, so now if he tries to
right.
Mhm.
leave, but
Yeah,
Joram
he would
can't
just
do
try to
anything
body
because
block.
he's knocked prone, right?
Not yet.
He doesn't know that. He wasn't in the room.
He is not prone yet. He will go prone on his turn,
Correct.
and he still has his reaction.
Okay.
So he
I also
could
still have mine.
he could swipe at him. Let's see. So he is going to spend
Would he
one
go to his
key
other
point.
side,
I think
or-
he's going to spend 1 key point and do Step of the Wind, which allows him to disengage
I mean, he could have also just.
as a bonus action.
He
So that-
didn't need
Well, that way he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure that he would move out of range at all.
You don't think so?
I was thinking he might go over here
Okay.
because this
Why?
way, no matter which way he tries to go, he's taking 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Taking one from the hammer and one from Son in this direction, and one from Son and one from Curio in this direction.
Okay.
The
No.
hammer doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
See, I feel
Fair
like
enough.
he would
I always
want
forget
to
that.
disengage though, so he could then go at it with range.
Although
Yeah, if he wants, that's fair.
he probably would have done a stunning strike with his first attack. So
That would have been
I'll
what I would
have,
have
I'll
thought
have
he'd have done,
him
yeah.
roll a con saving throw.
Because he wouldn't know that I commanded him necessarily, or that it worked, because he wasn't in the room yet.
Right.
So he wouldn't know that I'm already gonna
Jeez.
basically stun him for a turn.
All right, so
but
he
wouldn't you be able
fails.
to hear?
Fair back.
Well, I mean, everyone hears the command I shout. Y'all don't know if it worked until you physically see it happen.
So he is now stunned as well. Where is
It's hard
stunned?
doing fire butt.
It is hard doing Firedale.
It's hard doing Firedale when things don't want to be melee attacked. When things want to be melee attacked, it's really easy. You go in, you hit things, you do flurry of blows until it stops moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think he's gonna end his turn there. And that brings it to
Would
San.
he?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, would he bonus action Burning Hands?
He
Or is that
could.
part of his
He
Searing Arc Strike or whatever it is?
he did the
however he does
stunning
it?
strike.
He did that instead.
That's not a bonus action, and he
No,
didn't,
it's a key point.
he didn't step of the wind, so that didn't take his bonus. So he could, but he would take another fire attack if he does.
Well, I'm trying to look for
Yeah. So
range.
if you think
'cause technically that's a 15-foot cone, so he could step back and do that. But yeah, we'll hold that for later since he's not using Step of the Wind to get out of melee.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have him do it, because he would
Okay.
know that would incur another attack.
Yeah, I was just looking at his bonus actions.
Yep.
Let's see. Would his
Come back.
tattoo have triggered during any of that?
Welcome back.
So his tattoo would have given his stuff a +1 to hit, but he hit regardless. So.
Okay, it's just a hit. I don't
Yep.
remember what the Eldritch tattoo does.
If he empowers
it
it
extends his melee range. So yeah,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have had to get right up to him to melee hit.
Yeah, if he empowers it, then it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying before when I had him back here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay, so that'll end his turn. San, you're up.
Okay. So melee doesn't work, or it's causing flare-ups and shit. I want to shove a vial of poison down his throat, if I can.
If you touch
Okay.
him, it might cause a flare up, won't it?
Um,
no, you're already touching him.
I
so-
already
would
touching him.
consider. I would have you roll an attack for that.
That's fine.
That would be
Yeah,
an
force
unarmed
feeding
strike.
a potion would be a melee attack. I agree.
Yeah.
Which would
I'll
cause
take-
a flare up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
And because you're doing a specific action, it'll make it a little harder than just a normal hit.
Well,
Right.
hold on.
It's considered a called shot.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll an unarmed strike.
I can't see that on my screen anymore.
Natural
20.
20.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, a 24 hits.
Okay, I'll force feed him one of the potion vials I have.
Does he take the 2 damage from San forcefully opening his jaw?
I just punched him in the face with it.
So
I can get rid of one of these vials now.
he is going to take 3d6 poison damage.
Delete a potion vial. I need to make more potion vials.
Yep.
Do
So
it
roll
later.
3d6, and he will
Hold
need to
on.
do a con saving throw.
3d6 12.
Which he
Oh wait, no, 8.
seeing
Sorry.
8.
he fails
I-
his con saving throw.
I
So
looked
he
at the
takes-
screen at the same time Meteor put the 12 up.
Gotcha.
Yes, it was an 8. from
So
Angel.
that's
Okay.
8 poison damage, and he is now poisoned.
Woo!
Nice.
Where is that one on the tracker?
Disadvantage
Right
on
there?
checks, yes?
And
I'm gonna have to check everything that he's got now. However, because that was an attack, as you're doing this, you're kind of reaching through the flames that are encompassing his body, and it flares up and lashes out at you, doing 5 fire damage.
hold on, what about uncanny dodge? Because I haven't used a reaction yet, so it will halve the damage.
Does Uncanny Dodge have fire damage?
It just says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So how much damage?
So that'd be 2.
Okay. That's 2 of my temporary hit points. That was worth it.
Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And then he's also stunned.
Which basically is going to do the same thing as
Which
prone in that
makes him
he is incapacitated. But he's also
Okay,
going to auto-fail strength
and
and dex
attack
saving throws.
rolls
Yeah.
against him have advantage.
Okay, if that's the case, can I
Automatically fail
bonus
strength and
action
dex
tie him up?
saves.
think
Tying him up
is
would be
an
an
action.
action.
Okay, I just thought I'd...
Yeah, you used your action to force feed him potion.
Yep.
It was a good action.
Okay, well, I'll
then
bonus
the-
action disengage then, so I can move back.
I thought disengaging was an action.
Prone will make
No, it's a bonus.
him
It's a
easier
rogue
to
bonus.
hit
It's a
and
rogue
have his
bonus.
movement,
Okay.
but he's already got 0 movement. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job of holding him still.
Okay, well, I will move back 1.
All right,
Rogue
he's going to
Poison
take
is wonderful
disengaged.
because it
he's going to take an
reduces his
opportunity
odds.
attack at you.
Yeah.
No, it's
No, she
rogue's
rogue.
disengaged. I
Oh,
said-
rogue disengage.
Yeah, I
Yep.
said that. Plus
Okay,
he's prone as fuck.
sorry, I
You're
didn't
not
hear
paying
that.
attention.
No, I just didn't I straight up didn't hear it because everyone was talking.
I love that the poison's going to make it much harder for him to make any more wisdom saves.
Right?
You're welcome.
This is good.
That's my turn.
All right. It is now his turn, and he is
Which
going
he
to use
can't-
his action to
To fall prone and end his turn.
fall prone on the ground and end his turn. Lilia, you are up.
Flop. Okay, let's see. I am going to.
Can he still talk on his turn? I think he can still talk on his
When
turn.
he's incapacitated by stun, he can speak falteringly.
Gotta remember,
Falteringly?
he's also poisoned.
Okay.
Falteringly.
So he starts like against his will getting down on the ground. Says, "Oh, you lot are rough. I remember you guys. You're the ones who are in my hideout."
A lot of words for someone who could speak falteringly.
Well, yeah, he's
I'm
kind of
poisoned.
slurring his words while he's saying this. So you're
check.
only understanding like half of what he's saying. You
He
guys
just kind of
were
muttering to
in.
himself like a madman.
You guys were in my hideout.
A check. He is missing hit points, right?
Yes, he's missing hit points for
Okay.
sure.
He should be
Alright.
down at
Um,
least 38.
And also, I'm advantaged against him, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ranged will be disadvantage.
He's stunned, so it'd be straight roll.
True.
Wait, so
Because
hold on.
he is prone, so disadvantage,
Because
but stunned,
stunned
so
is advantage. So
straight
yeah,
roll.
straight roll. You're right.
Okay, then let me reroll that then, because
Soul of the Dead.
let me reroll that because I did that with advantage.
Well, you also did it as a save, not an attack roll. That's a spell with a wisdom save, not an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the
right.
first one,
So the advantage did
be
nothing.
fine.
Doesn't matter.
So he needs to do a wisdom.
They're back again.
And he fails wisdoms
Uh,
because of the poison, right? Or
He has a
disadvantaged.
He has disadvantage.
a disadvantage on it. He doesn't auto fail.
Disadvantaged because of the wisdom.
Yeah.
So he gets a
People
4
fail.
and takes 5 necrotic damage.
And
Is there anything else with Toll the Dead?
The target is missing takes 1d12 necrotic, and that did 1d12.
Yeah,
so
that's it. If the target's missing any hit points, it takes 1d12 instead of 1d8.
Yep.
So check if your damage was 1d8 or 1d12 when it rolled.
I did. It was 1d12.
Okay, then it's still correct as
And-
is.
You actually rolled
Then-
2d12.
That's because I did advantaged. Oh,
You don't do
yeah,
advantage
sorry,
on
it is
damage
2d12.
rolls.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
2d12.
Yep, it's 2d12.
Yeah, it's higher level gets 2d12.
Okay, and anyways, now I smack him with the spiritual weapon.
All right. Roll to hit with the spiritual weapon first.
Melee attacks are advantaged?
Correct.
Or is it straight?
Advantage, because he's prone.
It's advantage.
23 is definitely gonna hit, so he takes 6 force damage.
Beautiful.
It is, yeah, forced.
And
okay.
his shield still like flares up once again, but since
But
your
I'm not
spiritual
close
weapon
enough to him.
can't take any damage.
Yeah, it can't grasp the banana hammer.
It just kind of lashes out at your weapon and just has no effect on it.
Yep.
I'm just imagining the equivalent of Flames doing a slap fight with an intangible object.
And I'll be just like, what are you even saying to him? Just like kind of giggling. Which would probably make him really angry. And again, I'm not moving Luna into this because Joram can be quite scary when he's not locked down.
Okay. That end your turn?
Yes. Luna,
right.
like I said before, will attack if he tries to run through.
Callan's up next, and he is going to do a Scorching Ray. So he's going to do 3 to hits. 24 hits, 10 misses, 20 hits. So 2 of these will hit. And do 10 damage each. But when these, so he launches off 3 rays. One of them goes wide and misses. Actually, he gets disadvantage, but advantage. So okay, so straight roll. That's fine.
Straight rolls. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So one of them goes wide and misses. The other 2 hit straight into him, but it looks like it kind of gets absorbed by the flames a little bit, and so it doesn't do as much damage as you'd expect it to. And then he's going to bonus action do his magic stone again.
He can magic stone and not get hurt.
13
yep, indeed.
is going to hit.
Magic stone him to death.
Doing
the magic stones.
I mean, he was trying to burn people at a stake. I think stoning him might be taking that metaphor a bit too far.
For 9 force damage. Or bludgeoning damage, actually.
Just stone him.
Okay. And that brings it... Wait, why is it back up there? It was Callan's. So that brings it to Aurora.
Yep.
So Aurora's just sitting out there in the hallway.
I'm just kind of...
Can't even see the fight.
I'm yelling, are you okay?
Hurry up, little heart.
No, I kind of hear that. I'm like, okay. And be like, inbound.
All right.
Because Curio did take 15 damage.
So yeah, I'm going to move here. It's my 30.
And I'll probably yell at Aurora, Don't touch him. He hurts.
I look over and I kind of see like the I kind of see our friend there with his fire, and I'm like, I see. Let me see here. Give me one moment. So, Curious down 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, then because I have this wonderful power, shall go ahead and cast Aid at him
Okay.
as a range of 30 feet, and it will heal. So that will give him hit point maximum and current hit points +5.
It increases his maximum?
Both, yeah. Hit point. Each target's hit point maximum, current hit point. Oh, I can pick up to 3. So, why don't I go with San and do Saffron?
I don't have temp hit points from Mantle because I can't give it to myself.
Okay.
All right, so his max goes up by 5 temporarily.
Yes, and his actual total goes up by 5
And
as
San
well.
Yep,
should already have
yep,
8 from me,
that
so
is
she
automatic.
can't get an additional.
Okay, she's got it.
And then, oh no, okay, so that's an action on his part. Okay.
She could heal with it, but she can't add to the additional because
Okay.
she already has the temp from the Mantle, unless they've been used up.
Would I be able to do? This sucks. I got 3 people.
Got connecting to source
2 more
on
targets.
my rolls?
Maybe then.
Oh. That's weird.
I can do Salin and Khaled and Safflin though, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's...
Callan should also have temp.
There's
hit
got temp.
points.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one besides Safflin that doesn't
be-
have any.
Okay,
Like-
that makes that easy. So Lilia and Safflin would be the other 2 then.
Okay,
The 2 that don't have the temp hit points,
that works.
So
and they're all
plus
within
5?
+5 to Lilia, Safflin, and Curio.
Yeah. Waiting on Meteor's stream
Sorry.
to come back.
So I'm trying to fix that source thing.
Yeah. Oh, the source thing went away.
Yeah. It says quest mode? What is quest
I
mode?
guess it was the overlay.
Uh...
Like if you have an alerts overlay.
Oh, boss tips. Oh, that's the tips thing. The tips thing was down.
Meteor get a tip?
No, he had a connecting to source error on his tips overlay. It's not loading. So he's just got a connecting to source message.
The tips thing is currently down, so...
So maybe just hide it for now.
I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's like very small on there, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll play with that later though.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was something that a quick browser source refresh would fix.
Yep, the refresh did not help it, unfortunately. Okay, so does that end your turn, Aurora, or do you got more?
Yes, it does.
All right, Safflin, you're up.
Okay. So he currently has disadvantage to ability checks and saves, so that's good. I'm going to abuse that. I am going to cast... If I can find it in here. Here we go. Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Okay.
And the fun
into
part
his
about
head.
this one is because I am on the opposite side of the room from him,
Mm-hmm.
if he fails the save and has to move away from me, he can't.
Right. He is pressed up against the wall, so...
He literally cannot. So...
Nat 20 on the damage.
Nat 20 on the damage, but it's a
But-
DC check, wisdom
Yep.
save. He needs a 15.
And he does it at
And
disadvantage
he's
as well.
He does
disadvantaged.
take it at disadvantage.
That's going to fail.
He failed
Alright, so
both
he
of them,
takes
so
23 psychic damage.
All right. His speech is still a bit slurred, so even his scream is coming out slurred. As his
Yep.
head is on fire. Not literally. Well, actually, yes, literally. But
Alright, I'm back.
And he cannot move away from me because I'm already on the
Correct.
opposite end of the room from him. So he
correct.
stays in
And
place.
he's incapacitated still. So
Yeah, he stays in place. But he does take the psychic damage.
Actually, so stunning strike.
It's until
It's a
the
wildfire
end of
butt.
the round for that one.
End of your
I-
next turn.
Hello?
So
Yeah, so it would be until
Hey!
I came back to Curio.
okay. Hi, Curio.
there's a wildfire butt.
Yay! I don't have to do your character now.
Yeah, you only had to control Curio for one round.
Yay!
Heads
Is he
up,
dead?
fire butt. If you physically touch him
No,
right
he's
now,
not
he's
dead.
got fire shield up. You take damage. You took damage. You said ow and backed away.
Well, didn't back away.
And
You did
Well,
stun
I
him with the
shoved
initial
poison
hit,
in
though.
his mouth.
Yay.
So currently
Yeah.
he is prone, stunned, and poisoned.
Yep.
Well,
We
his
are locking him down.
his prone is over until he gets back up.
Yep.
But he was not able to get back up because you stunned him.
No, he wasn't able to get
Well,
back up
yeah, it
because
would've-
his entire turn
Yeah,
was
it was
going
until
prone.
his entire turn. Yeah, so he would
Yep.
not be able to stand up until it gets back to him this turn, which
Excuse
will
me.
be after San in initiative order.
Yeah, and I
Curio,
punched
you're
him
on
in
deck.
the face and poisoned him.
You are next up. I'm finishing up my turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, melee attacks close range, not good.
All right, so I'm going to now bonus action. And I am going to grant a Bardic Inspiration to Curio.
All right.
So I'm just going to give you the D8.
Sounds good.
And I am going to continue to move away from him. Continue to get out of his range.
Okay.
So I'm going to back off even further here. How far away is that? I'm trying to decide if I'm going past Lilia. See, I was here.
By the way, Meteor, how is he looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go past Lilia.
He's looking beat up, but not like he's not looking like he's at death's door yet, but he's looking pretty beat up.
So that's my turn.
You guys have done a lot of damage to him.
Did you say he
Okey-dokey.
has a fire shield on?
Yep.
He
Yes, he
does.
does.
Yep.
We've seen it lash out, and it's lashed out at you specifically. You have experienced it as a character.
Yeah, and I did too. But
Yep.
And so is the
I didn't get
banana
that much
hammer,
because
but it
dodge.
He's also currently prone, and he is currently his stun will end at your turn because you stunned him last round.
If he's prone, does that mean he gets attack of opportunity? No way. So Firebutt could disengage and move back and then attack.
with prone he
Prone
still
means
gets an
that-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Not while he's stunned.
Well, his stun ends when your turn starts again.
No, it ends at the end of my.
Correct. Yes.
End of your next turn?
End of the turn.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go then.
So he could disengage
Wait, stunned.
and
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
It can't move. And can speak falteringly. Doesn't
Yeah, I
say he
put all
can't
the
attack.
descriptions in there.
If
Well,
he's stunned, he
If he's
can't do anything.
incapacitated,
Yeah.
the incapacitated
Can't
is the
take
condition
actions
that
or
says he
reactions,
can't
got it.
take his actions. Right.
Got it. Yep. Yep, you're right.
That's what covers that.
Incapacitating maintenance reactions.
Yeah,
too,
that's
so.
why he can't do.
Yes, he currently has
attacks
no
of opportunity.
reactions.
Yeah. So
AKA, you can move back and not take damage.
oh, San also poisoned him with one of the vials of poison, so he has
She
disadvantage
shoved it
on
down
his
his throat.
checks right now.
Yeah, he's disadvantaged on checks too.
20.
Checks and saving throws, yeah. Or attack rolls and checks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're trying
it
to
is your
lock
turn,
him down
Kirio.
hard.
So he's not happy.
He's not happy, no. Meteor, shift the turn order.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Beautiful. Also, he knows San is a fake.
Doesn't know that Saflin is, though.
Correct. Probably suspects, but does not know.
And we're not trying to kill him.
Okay. Are you sure? He singed my fur. I'm not happy about this.
I said above board at the start of this, if we can take him in alive for questioning, great. If it becomes too much of a problem and we have to take him dead rather than alive, there is always speak with dead to get our answers later.
Okay.
Which I can take overnight.
So
But
if it
we're
comes
trying
to
it's my
not
it,
turn.
to kill him.
Yep, it's your turn.
Okay.
Now that we've caught Firebutt up.
So, steppy away. Bonus action to activate my tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So you might hear
boop.
scissors. Sorry.
Eldritch Claw tattoo activated. And I will lash out with them to attack him.
From a distance.
Yep, from a distance. And I can roll this. Oh, he's prone too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad, so I get to roll another one of those.
We were wrong before, by the way. Poison does not give him disadvantage on saves, only attack rolls and ability checks.
well, it's
Well,
okay.
that
He still
definitely
would have failed
missed.
it.
Yep.
He still
He,
failed it.
yeah, he
That's
still
fine.
failed it, but that's a very good distinction
Yeah,
to know.
I corrected myself a minute ago, but yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Is his AC an 11?
Wait, Saflin just gave you
and
Bardic
11
Inspiration.
does not hit.
Yeah, you do have a Bardic Inspiration. You have a D8 you can add to that attack roll.
Oh, okay.
I did
And I will
just
add
give
a
you one.
D8. D8.
I think you just need a 3. Because a 14 is hit him, I believe.
And
There you go.
He got an
a
8.
19 will definitely hit.
Okay,
Doing
so 12
12
total damage.
Damage, okay.
And then my second attack.
Why did the turn order just change like that?
As Meteor progressed it.
No, it's because I edited his health, and it does that every time.
Ah.
Okay.
Because on
Just
the
checking.
other tracker, it's still his turn.
Very weird.
Yeah. I'm progressing it on D&D Beyond, but not on... Or
That
I'm
is
progressing
an excellent
progressing
attack
it on
roll.
Roll20, but not D&D Beyond, so it keeps
It's a very good attack roll.
going back to that. 26 hits? Yeah.
So 14 damage from that one. I already used my bonus attack.
Okay. He is prone, so it would have just been a straight roll, not a...
No, he's using the tattoo, which is extended melee. So he's doing a melee attack from range with the tattoo.
Which is why I have advantage, because it's prone. When
So,
prone,
yeah.
you have advantage
Yeah.
melee attacks.
He's not doing an actual range attack.
Okay, I was thinking it was still considered range, but no, you're right, it's considered melee.
It is actually extended
So
melee.
14
It
more
extends
damage.
my reach by 15 feet, or 15 feet.
Okay. He's looking pretty bad now.
I'll nod at San.
Hmm?
Just remember, leave him alive.
No promises.
And I'm not happy, but I do need to stay here just in case. Okay, I'm good.
So, my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
It is now your turn.
Alright. Snake tattoo.
DC 14.
DC 14 strength check. Okay.
He automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws,
You're
so
right.
he is.
So
So
he
he
automatically
is-
fails that.
Grappled.
Yep. He grappled and I'm slamming him into the wall again.
All right.
He done pissed me off, so.
So he's now grappled. Grappled. Okay. And you do 10 force damage with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything
Good roll.
else?
I won't get sneak attack with that, which is crap. What else can I do? I'm gonna bonus action steady aim,
Okay.
so I can throw a dagger at him next time if I need to.
All right.
I'll just get ready to throw my dagger at him.
All right. That brings it
So-
to his turn.
Oh, hold on.
Hmm?
Sorry. Remember,
does have to
my
do the
turn
strength
ended,
save.
so
Yeah.
he's no longer stunned.
It's not an auto.
Yeah, but he's not
Oh,
grappled.
okay. So he's no
But he
longer
Not an
would have
auto
been
fail,
able
you have to roll
the
it.
he's
full-
no
yeah.
longer stunned.
He
And
would have
he
been
will
able to roll the
roll-
strength or
Yeah, he has to roll the strength save.
Still
Okay.
failed it.
12
It's all good.
fails. Okay. But he is
so,
no
yeah,
longer
so
prone.
All that's good. No, he's still prone.
He's still prone until he
He
uses
has
his
the-
movement to get out.
She
his
picked him
movement
up.
stand up.
and threw him against the wall. And is holding him
I'm
there.
holding him against the wall.
That's
with
Yeah,
my
so he's
mechanics.
grappled. But I don't think
That's
he'd still be
mechanics.
restrained unless she's holding him against the floor.
Well,
Or
prone
he's
doesn't
prone.
restrain.
Sorry,
It's-
I said restrained, I meant prone.
You expend
He's
half
still
your
prone.
movement to get up from
Yeah.
prone. Until you have done that, you are still prone.
It's a mechanic thing.
That's...
If it makes you
You
feel
can
better,
grab somebody on the
imagine
ground.
that
They do
Son
it in
grabbed
wrestling all
him
the time.
against the ground and pushed him harder against the wall on the ground.
See, that would still be prone. Just the way she described it made it sound like she was picking him up and pushing him against the wall. Or slamming him against the wall, which would mean he's not prone anymore.
Well,
Then
the
how about
actual
we put it
damage
this
from the
way?
grasping tendrils is actually damage as the tendrils hit. They don't even have to
Right.
be near a wall for it to do
Right.
damage.
But she
She was
specific...
just giving it flavor.
She picked
Yeah.
him up, like off the ground, threw him at the wall, and pushed him back down to the ground. How's that sound?
Yeah, if that's what she
So
did,
he's still
great.
on the ground.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
we'll go with that.
if she grabbed him and put him against the wall, then he's no longer prone. But if
Well,
he's
she
if he's
threw
still on the
him
ground, then he's
against the
prone.
wall.
She was
If
given
he
the
never
attack
got his feet
flavor.
back under him, you know?
She was threw him against the wall. I'm
Yeah,
assuming if
it's
you
flavor.
suddenly get thrown against a wall, you're not going to catch yourself back up. Meteor trying to worm his way being out of prone.
TLDR, he's prone.
Okay, so it's his turn.
She's lashing him around like he's tied to a whip.
Well, to be fair, with her tendrils, she can actually hold him up.
I know.
So if
that's
he's
why I'm
being
saying
held up,
she's-
he's not prone.
No, he is now slumped against the wall with the tendrils wrapped around him.
That's fine.
And you
with a
want to know?
concussion.
You want to know a weird quirk of D&D,
What's that?
mechanic wise? While he's grappled, his movement is 0, so he can't stand up.
Correct.
Woo.
Right.
I was just checking that.
Yep.
We're trying to lock him down hard.
We're trying.
So
We're doing well so far.
he's grappled, he's prone, and he is poisoned.
Yeah.
So he's...
Is it a good time to point out I don't have an antidote?
He's gonna look
You
up
realize
at
I
you
went
guys.
across a restoration?
He's
a
going
poison
to
and mage.
look up at you guys. Say, "Burn."
Sorry, what was that?
Also, that's what I
Burn!
came into was that's the first thing I heard.
I
when I
said
joined the call.
burn! And
Huh?
his hand, which is kind of sticking out of the tendrils, you just see a fireball growing in his hand. Then he launches it. And let's see.
I think attacking from prone. I think there is a thing for that.
It's disadvantage,
Yeah.
but that's only if it's something that actually requires an attack.
Right, if it has a to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Alright,
I'm just
so
gonna
I'm
uncanny
going
dodge if it aims for me.
to give that. I need to make it visible.
See, now you know what we as
So
players
he
need to do, right?
is going to launch it right here.
I
Getting
realized you moved him.
Yeah, I know. That's just because that was the easiest way to show the radius.
Easiest way to show the aura.
Right. So he's
it's a
still
radius
he's
attack.
still back there. I'm just showing the radius.
Okay.
So he launches it right here.
That's
I need
everybody.
20-foot radius, getting everybody.
Oh, I get to use my fire resistance.
Can you move him back there real quick?
Oh yeah.
Making sure that Curio's in it.
Yep, Curio's still in it. Most of his square is encompassed.
Well, I was making sure he wasn't in it.
Yep, he is not in it.
Darn it.
You guys positioned yourself just perfectly.
I was trying to get further away from him because I saw you measure how far away I was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw that.
Oh, you weren't supposed to be able to see that.
That was not on the, Yeah.
My
I
bad.
think you did that on Callan's side.
My bad. You weren't supposed to be able to see that.
You're fine. We're
All right.
still.
So
I've been
yeah,
inching away from him this entire game anyway.
he
Fine.
is casting fireball. So it just kind of shoots out of his hand right at that point. And there is no to hit because he's not hitting a person.
Yep,
It's just an
DC.
area of effect. So I need everyone to do a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
of DC 14. Alright, so San, you fail.
This is a lot of fire damage, by the way, from this spell. That's scary.
Yep.
Thank you.
Aurora, you succeed.
I can't believe
Curio
both
fails,
Saul and
Lilia
I failed.
fails.
I haven't rolled yet, so Lilia.
Dex save. Callan saves. Saflin
I think
fails.
I'm gonna fail anyway, yeah, even with the +1 from the ring. Yep.
Alright.
the nat one.
I thought you were fire resistant anyway.
I am. I'm gonna have it regardless.
Who's
I could
missing?
have quartered it though.
Yeah, right now pretty much
Who's missing?
Son
Son.
and Curio and Saflin will all take the same damage.
Lilia, Saflin,
Yeah.
Son,
Had I succeeded, I would have taken a quarter of the damage rather than half.
Curio, Callan. Oh,
We
That-
rolled
okay. No, they're all
crappily.
there. All right.
We
So
really did.
So Aurora and Callan will take half damage.
I also take half because I'm fire resistant.
Also
And-
take half because of evasion, and Son takes half because of uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
So Saflin,
It's all rolled together.
do you remember something I said at the pyre about the blue flames?
Oh, are you saying they're mechanically different, even with the fireball spell?
Yep.
Even though it's not his specific
all of
thing?
his flame. So this is like a blue fire. Everything he does is the blue fire. So you will take full
So
damage.
you're
from
saying
this.
I'm not immune to blue fire?
Correct.
That's dumb.
This
but okay.
guy's
'cause you're
fire
fire red, Lily, not
is
fire
specifically
blue,
geared
Lily.
towards tieflings who have fire
I don't know. I got
resistance.
summoned by someone calling out Fire Blue Lily in chat yesterday.
So, let's see. This is
Okay, so Lilia and Saflin take full damage, and me and Curio take half.
Correct.
And Callan and Oria.
so 37 fire damage. If you're taking half, it'll be 18, right?
Alright.
Ouch.
Meteor's trying real hard to kill me in one shot.
I'm down to 13 HP.
If
Yeah,
not
but you heal.
for
Oh,
Neon,
okay.
I
was about
want
to
you to
say,
know
why am I
this.
losing
Mhm.
health?
Yep.
Had you not given me the 5 temporary hit points, I would be on 1.
You're welcome.
Damn.
I just want you to know that.
Yeah, them 8 temporary hit points helped me out as well. I'm on 26 now because I
Yeah,
already
I
took
got add those
damage
8
earlier.
temp points, and it only ping me for 10.
All right.
Really, about that wide range heal.
So I'm sure all of you are quite hurt now from that.
Mhm.
Uh,
I just want to say 10-minute warning.
Yep.
Almost 2, and I got it.
Yep. The rest of us will probably keep going because we haven't been going that long. But anyone
Yeah,
who needs
that-
to drop out can drop out.
Yeah, I'll need to drop out at 2.
Right.
'cause-
That's
yeah.
fine. All right.
How long are you
So
planning to go, Meteor? Because I have a long day tomorrow.
probably like an hour more because we've only been going for an hour. So if you need to drop out too, that's fine.
I'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, I have a tournament to run tomorrow and a family reunion after.
Yep.
I trust Firedel to take over my character because he'll know what I do.
Okay. Okay, so actually, shoot, hang on.
What are you doing?
He's poisoned.
Yes.
He is.
He takes
Disadvantage on
poison
attack
damage
rolls
at
and
the
ability
start of his
checks.
turn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
Did he
true.
actually manage the fireball, or was he down?
That's what I was just checking. He is down.
Meteor, did you just cause this damage without actually
Yay!
realizing that he was...
I
Okay,
didn't
so-
realize he took
so
it at the
yeah.
start of his turn. I thought he took it at the end.
Okay, so
giving my
we
health
need
back.
to heal.
So heal back. Yep.
Freaking hell, Meteor.
That's what he saw in his poison delirium. He saw himself casting the spell. And
I
doing
went
so
to do
much
the
damage
saving
to
throw.
us, but
I went to do the saving throw for the poison, and
then
realized
to...
he was supposed to take that at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is
So-
unconscious then.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So what happens then? It comes to his turn. He looks up at you all and says, "Burn." I said, "Burn!" And you see the fireball growing, and then it
Because
starts
he takes poison
dimming
damage.
until it poofs,
and
and he
you know,
passes out unconscious.
and you know what's so sad?
What's that?
We can't protect him from dying through the heal thing without actually healing him up to hit points because we can't get close to him because his fire shield doesn't require concentration.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
We
spell
can't
that is
melee
just on.
attack him, but I think we can stabilize. I don't think that's an attack.
I can lesser restoration him, can't I?
She can spare the
To get-
dying.
Oh yeah,
Is
spirit.
he dying though?
He will be on death saves, yes.
He is currently on death saves.
Yeah.
You guys weren't trying to kill him, but he was poisoned, and the poison's
He's sparing the
definitely trying to
dying.
kill him.
He will remain on 0, but not be dying.
I am not apologizing for poisoning him. I don't freaking care. I am going to go and loot
Okay.
everything.
Considering
yeah,
how
it's
hard
a
he was
melee
going
attack.
to hit us, I think we're good.
Okay,
Alright,
You
we're
know?
good.
let's go loot. You can
Okay,
do what
well,
you want.
it
I'm gonna
should be
look
my
over.
I'm
turn
really sad you
anyways,
guys
right?
didn't take that damage though.
It was
I'm
a nice
really
hit.
happy we didn't. Okay, so
It's a good
question.
thing you guys kept your pets out too, because they would have been down.
Question.
Yep.
If I heal him, that doesn't get rid of the poison, right?
Correct.
So if I
Eh.
lesser restore him, it just gets rid of the poison, and
He
we can
is
keep
going
him
to
at.
make a saving throw real quick.
I can say that Aurora can lay on hands and just remove the poison without
Lesser
bringing
restoration
hit points
removes
up.
it too, right?
It should.
Right, but Aurora can use his pool, and so you don't have to expend a spell slot. So you can free up a spell slot.
All right, so he
Right.
fails his save.
Okay,
If
are
you're gonna
we
spare the
out
dying,
of-
do it now.
Well, I gotta wait till my turn.
The
Uh,
poison has to be removed, or it'll do damage to him while he's already down, and that's
we'll
not good.
we'll say it's out of turn order for the moment. He is
Aurora,
unconscious,
Please lay on hands.
but
Aurora,
he's
I
going
really
just-
to.
don't have any answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm laying.
Yeah, if you guys
laying
don't
on
act quick,
hands
he
on
will
it.
still take the poison damage. So.
Laying
Just-
on
Yeah,
hands.
I don't have answers.
Laying on
I
hands.
just
I think
made
it uses
poison.
5 of your hit points.
All right, so you'll have to
Yep.
go over to him.
What have I got to roll for my taking all the stuff, or are you just letting us have shit?
We're
I-
not there yet.
I'm gonna go over to him. And just
No, I'm only
kinda-
asking because I've got to go, and I just wanted to know.
For
It's usually
For the
investigation
looting?
loot
for the
when we get
looting,
there.
yeah, I won't have you roll anything for it. You already know where the stuff is.
Okay, as long as I get them poisons and
Yep.
stuff. So, right, I'm gonna drop out a call because I need to go and
Okay.
sort stuff before bed.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Alright,
Bye.
bye,
Alright,
guys.
So,
Bye.
so you're doing lay on hands, so go ahead.
All right, so I'll do that. I will walk on over, take my big old mitts,
Cure
look down at
disease or
them. They
neutralize
start
a
glowing a
poison.
little bit. I just kind of reach out and touch your friend Joram on the chest and just close my eyes and focus.
All right. So, are you healing him for anything, or are you just curing the poison?
Just cure the poison, please.
Just curing the poison.
Just cure the poison. Okay. So he is no longer poisoned, but he is still on death saving throws.
Now,
No, he's
Spare the
not.
dying.
spare the dying.
Okay. There you go.
Now tie this sucker up, please, and thank you.
Creature becomes stable, but they stay on 0 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Correct.
Does he stay
Is this-
unconscious? Probably. if
They
he's on
no
0.
longer have to make death saving throws. That's all it does.
Right,
You are
okay.
unconscious at 0.
All right, so he is unconscious.
So like I said, please tie the sucker up.
I'm going to, while they are doing that, expend one of my 3rd level spells to cast Sending to the mayor.
That was a really good fireball roll, too.
I know you almost one-shot me.
It
Me
was.
too.
All but one of the dice was 4 or higher on d6s.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright, so while they're dealing with him, with Joram, I am casting Sender to Mayor Whitehorse.
Okay. Sending?
Yep.
Okay.
So I am reaching out to him mentally and saying, "We found Joram. He's down, but alive. Can you either send someone to meet us, or
He wouldn't know where the
Do we
hideout
need to-
is.
bring him toward y'all?"
So he can only respond with a few sentences, right?
Yeah, it's a 25-word message, and I believe the
Well, that-
response is also 25 words.
That's great. Yeah, we can definitely send someone to pick him up. Where are you?
Oh, how many words did I say? I think I would have described the place where we were, or at least where it was on the road, if possible, but
Okay.
Well, we can always just say
Um,
we're gonna meet him too, right?
GPS coordinates 203.2.
But I mean,
because you are
I'll
in a
spend
hidden hideout.
I'll spend another sending if I have to. Just I won't have any 3rd level spells
Mhm.
left for a bit. I can only do it one more time. So yeah, I'll send a second sending. That's fine. And I'll give
That's
him
a statement.
Send a second sending.
directions to where we are. Say that we're in a hidden hideout behind a bush. You take this turn out of town, and we'll bring him towards the front of the hideout.
But that takes a day and a half, or half a day to get there, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
or we
Yep.
could say that this is the direction we're coming from. Meet us halfway.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
That way, it takes like however far it takes to get 3/4 of a day, and then we'll meet in the middle.
Yep.
Right.
That sounds a little bit more likely.
Yeah. So I will relay that.
Okay. He agrees to meet you there. He even gives like, there's a nice grove of trees, such and such distance, blah blah blah. Can't miss it type of thing. For you to meet up.
Oh, and I
And-
would in the message make it clear that I won't be able to be disguised, so I will be a tiefling. So whoever he sends.
Okay. And you all do remember this patch of trees because it's like a very distinct grouping of trees, which you've passed twice now.
Well, there, one's coming back.
Yep. All right, so he agrees to meet you.
Okay, let's
In a
raid
few
this
hours.
place.
Yeah, now we can just loot.
Can we
Empty
loot
the
Joram
place.
first? See what he...
That
Took?
is what Pika wants to do. Yeah, Meteor said he wasn't gonna make us roll. We know where everything is.
Right.
It's
For
not
the
like
hideout,
Joram's
yeah.
resisting us frisking
Yep.
him at the moment, so we can take our time
Yep.
to
you can
turn
take your
out his
time.
pockets.
So as
So
far
what did
as
we
what
find
he
on
has
Joram?
on him, you find a dagger and maybe 100 gold. He doesn't have a lot on him.
So where did all the stuff go?
Well, he may not have had time to pick up very much. Some of it may have been on Rupert and Grinnell.
Yeah, but didn't Meteor say that the place looks like it had been ransacked?
Yep.
That's true.
Remember though, he has had a whole 24 hours head start of you.
Yeah, so he may have taken some left and stashed it outside the building.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where he was stashing it.
First thing I want to check is that chest in that secret room.
I want to recover the money that we left for the
Luckily,
contract
that's
if
the
it's
room
still
that
there.
he didn't get in. He was trying to get into it when we got
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Right. So the door is closed. You know how to solve the puzzle, and you know he was struggling with it. So roll me a perception check, please. Whoever's trying to do the puzzle.
Let's see if he broke it. I'll offer a Bardic Inspiration to whoever would like to make this check.
And Aurora does have inspiration still as well.
I'll do it.
Alright, so I'll give Callan a Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, so
He has
'Cause
1d8
my
that he
perception
can
is
add to his
plus
rolls.
six.
his passive
My
perception's 16, so
Oh, we're doing
he-
passives?
well,
Okay.
I just noticed his passive is 16, so with a
Yeah.
six
I'm
with a
plus
16
6
he'd
for-
automatically see what I'm trying to see
Okay.
if he sees.
I'm plus 6 though.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll if you'd like. It's just he's saying that Callan's passive is high enough that he would have
Yeah.
noticed it at a glance without having to roll.
Yeah,
How do you see your passive?
It is
on the
underneath your
left,
saving
under
throws.
senses. Yeah, underneath the saving throws in the senses category.
It's your passive
I'm a
wisdom
16
perception.
too, so
16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
y'all would've seen it.
both of you could easily notice this. He's missing a piece.
Okay.
Which
of what?
is why a piece of
Piece
the
of the
puzzle
puzzle.
needed to
the
open the
puzzle
door.
for the door.
okay.
Remember, we needed all the different pieces to
Yeah.
fit together. Yeah.
So he was struggling with this puzzle because he didn't have all the pieces.
So are we gonna go look for the pieces now?
Yep, you could look for the pieces. It would be an investigation check.
Do I physically have to move to go investigate?
Just tell me where you're trying to look, and then roll a straight investigation check.
I know there was
Alan's
one.
gonna look too.
There was one in the boxes here, right? Last time.
Sorry. Where was that? Oh, up
There
there.
was one up here the last time, right?
Yep, there was. You guys did not put anything back though.
I would assume they would have come in and let's just see. Yeah, my investigation's not good.
All right. So with an 8,
Dick
you do not
Callan.
find it over there.
I'll take a
20
20 and search the place.
Callan rolls a 24 to search this room, and he does indeed find it. It kind of fell down underneath this table over here, right next to the door. So, find the piece. You guys are able to do the puzzle very easily. I'm not going to make you do it again. And you can get into the secret room now. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're here.
I'm scissoring.
What?
I've got scissors.
What?
I'm cutting
Um,
up stickers.
Brain gutter.
PG
Yes.
PG stream. PG stream.
I have scissors in my hand. I am cutting paper. I am. Yes.
You guys are out of control. Like out of control. Completely out of control.
All right. So go in. Sitting on the table here is still the 500 gold you guys put down, along with the note, just exactly how you left it. Looks like no one's been in here. And there's also the
So good. That means no one's touched the chest.
the 1,000 gold that Joram had sent to them.
My brain's not here. I'm tired.
Okay, so hold on.
I assume San would go straight for that chest of gold.
I would assume so too.
Chest loot was how much?
All right, so
And
She
what was
dumped-
the contract amount?
the contract amount, the one that Joram did was 1,000. The one that you guys left was 500.
Okay, so there's 1,500 there.
Yep, just sitting on the table. And then inside of the chest, there is 6,753 gold.
Nice.
There is 7 gems worth 500 each. And there's
kind of
3
gems?
diamonds.
Diamonds
Okay,
worth
so
how much?
out of the 7 gems, 3 of them are diamonds?
No,
Or is
that's
that
on
in
top.
Or is that in
It's
addition?
in addition.
Okay.
Diamonds worth how much?
The diamonds. Let me see, 1 second.
Because it does matter for what spells they can be used for.
The diamond is worth 1,000 gold each.
Okay.
So that should be more than enough for whatever spell you're needing.
Those are higher level revivification spells.
Oh, there's resurrections. Need
well,
like 10,000.
yes. Wait, what? Confused.
Well, Revivify is 300 gold pieces.
Yes.
Raise Dead is 500. Greater Restoration is 100 of dust, which you use that much in diamonds and you just make it into dust.
Should I
And
hold on
then-
to the diamonds?
And then way up in
fine
7th
with
level
that.
spells, you have 1,000 gold piece diamonds for 1 resurrection apiece. So. But yeah, hang on to those.
And for the record, Lily, you have used your fire resistance against some of my enemies.
Yeah, the only thing about the diamond thing is if you have to use a diamond, doesn't
Yeah.
matter how much it is, it's going to use the entire diamond.
Mhm.
The ones for diamond dust are a lot easier to do. You can crush
Grind-
up a
yeah,
diamond
crush it
worth
up.
10,000 and make
And then split it
10,000
into
worth of dust and
portions,
split
yeah.
it up.
Excuse me.
You also either have to have the knowledge to or be able to find someone to grind the said diamond down into dust.
Yeah. But diamonds are fine because those are definitely healer components. So I'm perfectly
yeah.
fine with Lilia having those.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I think Son would
And-
be too, even though they're shiny.
I'll let you guys decide if you are wanting a specific gem, what the other 7 gems are. They could be 7 diamonds worth 500 each if you want.
I think the main ones that are usually going to come up with us are going to be diamonds, rubies, and I think opals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So,
those
yeah.
are the main ones that we use for spell components.
So yeah, whatever you guys want the gems to be, they
Okay.
can be those.
Yep.
All right. So you guys have looted the place, or looted the secret area.
Now, okay, the secret area. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I grabbed more of the armor and stuff like that, could you technically bring it to a blacksmith, have it melted back down, and make new armor with it?
Wouldn't be magic
Not
anymore.
It wouldn't be magic
necessarily.
anymore.
It wouldn't be magical
And it
anymore.
might not be the
Armor
same
can
quality.
be resized.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was thinking more making it for Luna having better armor.
That would be resizing armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
which
could
is something that
resize
can
the
normally be
components
done.
to fit on the mount. Yeah.
Okay. Now, would there be that would give Luna an even bigger buff than what she currently has?
So all the armor was up in this section, so you'd have to go up there to check that.
I'm asking you as would there be something that could give her a bigger buff out of what was
Yeah,
here?
because you're doing custom armor for Luna.
So once you go up there, all the armor is gone.
Because Son is not here to ask, I will ask on her behalf. Poison and antidote shelves.
Yeah, she had specifically asked about that.
Yep. So
Mhm.
those, I believe, were down here. And this area has been pretty well cleared out as well.
Where is he stashing all this stuff? We'll have to ask him that when he wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll tell us.
Well, I'm sure Seth can real
You sure what? You cut out.
Staff, you could make him real friendly.
I think Lilia has ways of pulling the truth out of him as well.
Yeah,
Zone
but
of truth.
yeah, you can make someone tell the truth and not lie, but you can't make someone talk at all.
Oh, you can leave that to me. That's fine. I'm sure San will be more than happy to back me up.
Should some of us go outside and look and see if there's stash stuff?
I mean, we don't know how far away he would have stashed it, so we could keep an eye out
Yeah.
as we leave.
Go check
Like,
and see
he
if
could
there
have
was
easily
other
stashed them like
tracks.
half a day away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
See if there was other tracks leading somewhere.
Because anything he would have gotten today, he would have on him.
Right, would still be on this
We
person.
caught him mid-loot today.
We caught him mid-loot today, and we don't know exactly how long he was gone out of town, do we?
Yeah.
The last time you saw him was over a day ago. So if he left
like
town
a day and a
right
half.
after that, then he would have had easily at least a day's head start on you guys, which would have been plenty
So
of
he
time to
couldn't have
clear out this
stashed
whole
it
place.
too far away then, yeah. If he had made multiple trips. He couldn't have taken it that far. Because it took, what, a day and a half to get here?
Half a day. Half a day.
Half a day to get here?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he would have probably not taken it too far, because wherever he'd gone, he would have had to make it back.
Right.
So he's probably only managed maybe 3 trips, I would imagine, unless he's stashing them really close by.
Sure, we would notice tracks if we waited outside.
Yeah. Well, either way, once we've cleaned out the place as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So like, are the books still present? Like, what is still here?
Yeah, there are still some books strewn about. What books are you talking about?
Books on making potions, books on making antidotes, books on ingredients found in the wild, foraging.
Any and all books that they might have.
Okay. So even the books, like there's a few books here and there, but none of them really appear all that interesting. He's done a pretty good job of clearing this place out. So if you want to like try and find something he may have missed, you could roll an investigation check. Aurora, what was the dex check for?
I just misclick.
Oh, okay.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah, investigation. 7?
My
no.
rolls today,
you
man.
can't. You're not finding anything.
I would probably ask Son to poke around also.
Do I find something?
A nat 20. For a total of 21.
Is there
Yeah.
anything to find?
I was looking for a 20 to find something. So you just got that with your 21.
I want to check the
What-
toilet.
What are you wanting to find?
Just anything that would be of use to us later. Yes, I know that's vague.
So you do find
Something that he would have missed.
Let me think on that for a second.
Well, do you start with my description then, Lilia? For what I was looking for, just to give him a baseline?
That was kind of what I was basing it off of, yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
books
we
and
have to
stuff
be
like
more
that?
specific about what we're looking for. Like, yeah, making poisons, making antidotes, foraging ingredients, recognizing ingredients, any of that.
Sure.
Because I think not Saflin, San already took a book of poison
Yeah, she stole
making.
one already.
I'm trying to think what else would be useful for you guys.
Because if they have anything that's on recognizing poisonous ingredients in the wild or recognizing components that would make up these potions to collect on the road.
Not sure. Yeah, so
that would be useful.
With your
field guide.
21,
Ways to improve your disguises.
with your
Yeah, that would also be
21,
good.
over here, kind of behind this desk, on the ground, like kind of hidden by the table leg at the back, seems like it kind of fell back there, is a book of herb identification, specifically towards poison and potion making.
Okay.
San will pocket that.
Yep.
Well, I was actually gonna pocket it because I also.
I figure y'all
Have
can share it at
herbalism
the
kit.
campfire at night.
Well, I have
Yeah,
herbalism
whoever-
kit too.
If you
And
want to
Son
pocket it,
likes
that's
poison.
fine. Yeah, if you want to pocket it, that's fine.
You found it.
Is the
Yeah, you
one
found it.
having the
Yeah,
spiders?
but you found it,
on.
yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
rolled the investigation, so that's the one
If
that
you
was
found
being
it,
responded to,
pocket it
so
when
it's
no
yours.
one was there.
Okay, so how would I add this?
Just in your notes.
In your notes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, book on different plants and to make basically a book to make or book on different plants to make poisons in the area, right?
Yeah. It's finding herbs related to poison and such. Like which ones are effective, which ones are ineffective, how much you need to use, that sort of thing.
Okay. Because I'm assuming once you know how to make a poison, you should be knowing how to make an antidote.
Theory,
Mhm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have information on poison antidotes as well, yeah. Alright, anything else you guys would like to do here before you go and bring Joram?
Did we make sure
Reckon?
he is tied up really, really, really well?
And gagged.
Whoever was doing the tying, roll me a either strength or dex check.
Who would have tied him? I'm assuming probably
I think
Son would
San.
have tried.
Yeah.
I would think Son
Yeah.
would.
So,
Anybody have Son open?
Yeah, I can get
That's
San
a saving
open.
throw.
I'm working on it.
Ignore that.
Yeah, not a saving throw. I got San. So her dex is better.
Yeah. Her dex is
So-
gonna be better. I rolled survival because I wasn't sure what it was gonna
Alright,
roll, and
she
I
gets a
figured I can
23.
try to remember knots.
Mm-hmm. So
she
with
ties him
with a
up pretty
23, she
well.
does a pretty good job.
Can we say she also gags him so he can't do
Yeah.
magic?
Sure.
I don't think
Okay.
we're gonna let him become conscious. But
And
yes.
she would put the ditto mask on him just because.
She would.
She would put the parrot and the mimic mask on him probably, or suggest doing so that we have copies of him.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he's tied up really
37
well.
37 health that would have been that fireball. Buff Bud. Meteor was really trying to kill us.
No, Meteor wasn't trying to kill us.
Joram
Joram was
was,
trying to kill
yeah.
us.
Meteor it was Meteor.
I'm not gonna lie. When Meteor, when you mentioned the blue fire,
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting you to tell me that I was going to take additional damage from it,
Nope. It's just
rather than not negating.
Mm-hmm. Nope. It just negates your fire resistance.
Okay.
That would have been really evil if it did additional damage.
That's why I was worried. Yeah, because I was like, oh god. Holy fire burning people at the stake, please don't.
And you missed
You know?
banana brain going mush.
Yeah. Buff Bud, it was 37 fire damage,
Yep.
which negates fire resistance.
And I don't know everybody
And
else's
almost
health off the top
all
of
of
my
them
head.
failed their save.
45.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have a way to quickly look at everyone's HP at a glance. But I only have 38.
Lilia has
So,
45,
yeah.
Callan has 52, Aurora has 67, Safflin has 38, Kiryu has 50, San has 38. So, Son
Yeah,
has the least.
Son and I would have been in trouble.
Yeah, Son and Saflin have the least, and both would have been on 1.
Yeah.
If they hadn't taken any damage prior to that.
Yeah, thankfully I had 5 temporary hit points, so I was actually at 6
dang.
when that happened.
Curio's
but, yeah.
passive perception is 18. Nice.
Yes, my wisdom is for perception.
Yep. Okay, so you guys have him tied up. You've looted the place. What do you do now?
Go outside and see if we can see some tracks.
Okay. So for that, I will have you do a
Survival?
check. Whoever wants to do it.
Could I
mean,
assist?
we can all.
Yeah, you can assist. So either both of you can roll, or one of you can roll with advantage.
My rolls are terrible, so I'd like to give
I'm
someone
plus
else
6.
advantage.
I'm +6 to survival.
I'm plus
Okay.
4, but my rolls have been garbage, so
So have mine, but
I'll just give somebody advantage.
All right. So go ahead and roll
Survival.
survival.
anybody else a +6?
Son's a +4.
I'm also a +4.
The only thing I'm a +6 in is athletics.
Yeah, I'm 6 in
I
survival
rolled
as well.
17, so
All right, 17. With a 17, no, you don't find anything.
That's not advantage though.
oh yeah, that's right.
You get to roll again. Okay.
Nope.
16.
17,
mind.
you don't find anything.
Okay.
Oh, ignore mine. That was me
Yep.
clicking it.
Playing with it.
Yep. Seems he is very good at covering his tracks, because you don't see even a hint of it.
I still want to check the toilet to make sure he didn't do something there.
The toilet?
I think Moro or Luna would attempt to pick up a scent trail.
Okay.
Wouldn't one of them have advantage with smells?
Moro
Yep.
would.
So would Luna. She has keen smell.
Oh, okay.
Give me a minute. I'm cutting out kitty feet.
What's their perception bonus?
Ow.
I think it's
Out.
advantage on smell checks.
Do they have a plus something for perception?
Let me...
+7.
+7? Okay.
So how would I roll this?
Perception check with
Nope.
+7.
Passive perception 16, perception +6 on Moro.
All right, a
10
10?
with
Nope.
Luna.
And Moro with the 9? No.
Okay. Well, Moro gets advantage.
Yeah,
so
they both get
have to
advantage,
roll
so
again,
you
but
can roll again.
18.
18? Still no.
Yeah, I just didn't have a way to roll advantage on Moro's.
Yep.
It's weird.
So roll another one for Luna. There you go.
There you go.
23.
Well done.
That just makes it.
Jeez.
He was very good at covering his tracks. So she does catch a scent leading off. You guys follow it, and towards the end of it, when she ends up losing the scent, there are some more obvious tracks of a cart which has gone down the road.
We follow the cart.
Well, I think we need
The
to meet
tracks.
up with the other people with Joram first.
And it's going in the
Well-
opposite way.
Opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hand off
Yeah.
Joram first.
We could end up losing that cart, though. But then again, is it worth having all that armor and whatever he took? Probably.
I feel like we would have taken most of the good stuff the first time we were in anyway. The stuff that was an immediate benefit.
Yeah,
don't think
most of
it's-
what was left, you went through here pretty well the first time. You know that most of the stuff that was left was either duplicates of what you already have or lesser stuff. There was nothing more powerful than you already have.
Okay, San specified that she wanted the poisons and an initial antidote if there's specific antidotes for that. And
Right, which there
Lilia
was
can
not.
have the rest of them. 'Cause a poisoner needs to be able to not be poisoned themselves.
Right.
Right, but the poison and the antidotes were wiped clean.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing
Yep.
there. So,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, those are gone.
But we did get a guide.
Yep.
If you want to check the potion, the poison area more thoroughly, you can do a specific investigation for that. 14, nothing. I think.
I mean, considering your
search it.
DCs for all your checks have been 20 or
Nope.
above, odds are not great.
This one's lower. It's not that high.
Have
It
Callan
is
check.
slightly higher because this place has been wiped clean, basically.
Have Callan check. His investigations are better.
Let's see. Yeah, I can do Callan. I'll do one for San and one for Callan. So that's San. And then Callan, I believe it was +6. With advantage. Oh wait, he got a 23. I didn't even look.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at what he got. With 23, yeah, he finds it. So back in the corner on one of the shelves, kind of obscured by this like big spider web, is one more potion of poison. So he will go ahead and hand that to San. I found one! It's kind of gross, though. It's covered in cobwebs.
Ew.
So,
And I'll
Yep.
just be standing there kind of reading through the book a little bit.
yeah, I was just looking for a 16 for that one. Wasn't super hard to find, but it was hidden.
I wonder, is this book gone?
The book. No, that book is still there.
Oh,
wow.
the entry,
Yep,
Yep.
the guest
he didn't
log.
touch that.
Yeah, I would say I don't think it's worth it to pursue the cart personally. I'd rather hand off Joram first.
Yeah, okay.
If you really want to chase the cart and split the party to do so, bye. But
Can we try and chase down the cart after?
well, yeah.
Okay.
No one's saying we can't do that.
Okay. Okay, let's tie Joram up. Throw him in the cart.
And I mean, even better, if there was a specific item that we knew was here but is no longer here, and someone picks up locate object, there you go. You know, you have a compass.
True.
All right, so
Sorry for more scissor sounds.
so you guys are going off to drop him off then?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do we bother hiding the place again?
That's up to you.
At this point, if we've looted it, if everything good, I don't think it's worth it to hide it again. I don't think it's worth it.
Plus, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you make your way back to the designated area where you and the mayor decided to meet. And so he's kind of sitting there waiting for you when you are pulling up to it. Like, finally. So you said you have Joram then?
Yep.
Yeah.
However did you find him?
He was hiding out in the assassins' little hideaway in the area.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
Oh. It's very
Looked
smart
like
of you to look there.
he was trying to loot the place and run.
I would never have thought to look there. I'm very impressed with you.
Saflin is going to say nothing about the fact that we weren't actively looking for him there.
Right.
We were planning to loot it and run.
You all are very thorough. And, oh my. You've even tied him up with a double Dutch twist. My word. Not many people know that knot.
Yay! Saflin gets to use her knowledge of knots.
I don't want him getting away.
He will
I like
definitely...
to imagine that Saflin's had a lot of practice tying different knots with flower stems and vines.
Yep. Well, we will take him back to the city and put him on trial. A fair trial. One that does not involve pyres or fire.
Be very, very careful with him. He is very slippery.
Good to know.
You still require my assistance.
For what?
To compel
Zone
the
of
truth.
If you wish to come back with us, it'll probably be a few days before we can arrange a public trial to question him.
I'll look at the rest of the group. Particularly at Saflin.
Do you have a
want
way
to
of
see
getting
this
into
through?
contact with us, or I should reach out to you? Basically probing, do they have someone who can cast sending, so I don't have to keep cast if they want to give us a heads up so we can head back that way.
Oh, I'm sure we can find someone to cast sending if need be.
We have something else to follow up on real quick, but we will try to head back to the town after that.
All right. Sure. If we need you, we'll send you a message for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because they're able to pull someone else in who has Zone of Truth.
Right. Because there are plenty of churches, as you guys saw, so...
Yeah, if they're going to take a few days to set up a proper trial, they can bring someone in.
Right.
Like, do they need us?
You get the feeling that he wants this done right and above board. So
probably better that he brings someone in through official channels rather than roaming band of adventurers handling it anyway.
Yeah, I think it'll come better from one of the high clerics from the temples than from
someone known
no
to the townsfolk.
offense, but an unknown stranger.
That's more than fair.
Makes perfect sense.
If you wish to attend, you are more than welcome.
I will look at Saflin for that one because you're the one who is most...
I think San would be the one most wanting to see him dead. Quite honestly.
Yes, but you've
Safflin
also
just
been
wants a
kind
heads up.
traumatized by it.
if
I'm
the
not happy about my fur, but I can accept him living.
Safflin is
once.
more worried about if the town will become a safe place for tieflings at any
Right.
point. She just
Ah.
wants a heads up when it's safe to enter town as herself. If ever.
I think Safflin would know by this point that that is the mayor's goal.
Right, so Safflin would more be like, nah, just look me up when the town is safe for normal tourism again.
Oh, of course.
It would be nice to openly walk the streets.
And might I add, it is nice to finally see your face. Your true face.
Yeah, because you're tiefling right now.
Yep.
I don't
I would
believe
have dropped the disguise
I
after
don't believe you
combat.
ever actually showed it to him before.
Nope.
So
I gave glimpses, but I didn't do full. Correct.
right.
I dropped I altered disguise enough to show tiefling aspects that were my true tiefling aspects,
Mm-hmm.
but I did not show full.
Right. And he's gonna take your hand and give it just like a gentle kiss and say, "You are very beautiful."
Curio
And
will,
he's not like coming on to you or anything like that.
Right.
Uh
Safflin is still gonna offer a flower so that he is
It's
part
a
of the Safflin
compliment.
Friendship Club.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Is it just a flower or is it a flower bracelet like before?
Just a flower.
Just a flower?
I
Okay.
would do a flower kind of maybe like a corsage or
Okay.
a boutonniere, just like something he can
Oh.
tuck in a pocket.
And he is like kind of wearing a kind of suit jacket like
Mm-hmm.
ensemble, so he does have like a breast pocket that he tucks it in and it's
Yeah.
just sticking out there. Looks absolutely lovely.
Beautiful.
All right.
I'm wondering when I should pull out my wand. Or do I do it in a time where Safflin is sad? I need some cheering up.
Just randomly use the wand behind Safflin one day when she's upset so that she turns around and sees flowers.
Yep, because I certainly can choose flowers.
Yeah.
All right.
Safflin will be homesick for a variety of flower at some point. We'll see.
Okay.
Because I specifically grabbed the wand of flowers
Mm-hmm.
to help cheer up Safflin.
All right. So, he thanks you once again for your amazing service. He's still just like mind blown that you were able to track him down and
We
bring him to
didn't
justice.
Just happened to him. Happened to find him.
Well,
Right.
He doesn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. No, we're not admitting to that.
He clearly mistakenly thinks that you guys
Or like
Tracked
the best
him
trackers
down.
that have ever lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went above and beyond to
Right.
make sure he was okay.
even though it's a complete accident on your part. And he sets off with Joram bound. He actually has someone magically bind him as well. But still leaves the ropes on. So he's like doubly bound. He is not escaping.
He better not escape. We went through a lot of trouble to find him.
And they ride off into the distance. So what would you guys like to do now? It is getting late evening.
Double back and go see if we can try and
Try to follow the
Make her-
cart as far
yeah.
as we can before nightfall hits.
Yep.
Okay. So
we could always loot stuff and sell it, right?
Yeah.
So I will say from looking at the tracks before, once the tracks actually hit the road, they disappeared. Like you could tell they went off in that direction, but after that, there weren't really tracks to follow.
So near impossible to actually figure out where this cart is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which way did the cart turn to get on the road? To the right or to the left?
To the right, and you guys went to the left. Sorry, excuse me. You guys went to the left to go back to the city.
So we just go to the right and see what's down that way.
The right is back where you guys originally came from.
Yeah. So we kind of know what's down that way.
Mm-hmm.
So what's down that way?
The same path that you guys came from originally.
We do have to head out to the new town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that down that way too?
I'm assuming we'd be going back that way. For some bit.
Sorry. Have a few coughs. Sorry.
Can we have map up maybe?
Oh yeah, I pulled it up and didn't put you guys on it. Sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
good
headed
old
towards
sleuthing, you know.
Asadai.
What buildings are within a half a day's travel from, where we did this? All that fun stuff. Good
And
old
Asadai
fashioned
is over
sleuthing.
here on this other side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our next destination, is pretty much doubling back where we went a little bit.
Sorry,
So we'll
one
pass by
second.
some places.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies. So let's see.
So we're here.
Yeah, you guys are probably closer to like right there. So
Okay.
not at Donnelly itself, but a little ways
a little
away.
bit outside of town. But yeah, we would follow our same path for a little while until probably here.
So the tracks
Yeah.
probably went down this way, and your guys' goal is to go that way.
Okay, so down
assumedly.
towards Serpent Lake.
Yeah.
So the tracks leave the road?
There's a separate road that kind of forks off there.
Oh, we'll just follow that road.
Okay, so we're just gonna detour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what else do we have to do?
I mean, we did send our friend to Serpent Lake, so it'd be nice to see if he's still there or if he made his way home to his plane.
Wasn't there people that we sent to Serpent Lake too?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The person that we sent to Serpent Lake.
No.
And then we had the druids after.
Yeah, with the egg?
The druid village was already near Serpent Lake. We were told to head in there if we were interested at some point, because when we saved the turtle eggs, that's where they're based. They actually live in this area-ish, somewhere where the druids are based.
Mm-hmm.
So we could visit the druid village.
We could see how the turtle eggs are doing.
Yeah, check in on Garna and Gale.
Okay.
Just reminder of the names for Meteor.
I appreciate that.
Are we derailing
know
your
that
plans, Meteor?
Well, I wasn't expecting you guys to do that, but it's your guys' adventure.
We could start heading that way and then call the.
And then what?
And she said call this session.
Yeah, we can start heading that way, so it's the next thing to do, and go ahead and end, because
Right.
It is 10 minutes till.
Yep.
10 minutes till, and that gives Meteor time to think about what we would do there.
Right.
For next week.
So yeah, you guys are you guys bedding down for the night? Because it is getting to the evening, or are you following more?
I figure once nightfall hits and we don't have a clear trail, we would bed down.
Okay.
Yep.
So I don't have any third spell levels, so I'm gonna spend the 4th level to cast the tiny hut.
All right. So you're able to get back to around the area where the hideout was.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Oh, I was
You're
afraid you
fine.
cut out there.
Nope, I sneezed and then sneezed my cough drop out of my mouth and down my shirt.
Oh no!
So,
Well, that's unfortunate.
yeah. So I had to get that out of my shirt.
I agree. That is a
That would
series
do it,
of
yeah.
unfortunate events.
So yeah, by the time nightfall approaches, you can get back about to the hideout. And then you need to bunker down somewhere.
Yeah, so as soon as we get along our path,
Right.
kind of toward Serpent Lake, we would start heading in that direction. I would go ahead and cast Tiny Hut, and we would camp for the night.
Yep.
Okay. So you
So
guys,
do we long rest?
you guys set up camp, and
We are
You set up
sleeping in
your-
the dome.
you set up
Yep.
your
Liam and Tiny
dome
Hut. Yep.
and your camp. Set up watch. I believe Callan does most of the watches.
And Son.
Yep, and Son.
I attempt to cook something with the goods in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Bag of holding or colding?
Holding.
Colding.
I said colding.
I heard. Yeah. We might have trouble with this now because it's sometimes hard to
I may just go
determine.
back to calling it preservation.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you make a pretty good meal from that.
Yay!
And you guys lay down for your long rest, and then
I have a question.
okay.
If I want to read the book that we just found to learn things from it, is it a medicine check?
No, because this one's more for identifying herbs and stuff.
This
Survival
might be more
check.
of an asset if
Survival.
we're actively trying to identify something with
Right.
it,
Right. Exactly.
rather than an innate skill that you get.
Right.
It's not a feat.
Darn it.
Yep. Sorry.
He already gave you a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
You guys lay down for your long rest, and partway through the night,
Roll
Callan
initiative.
kind of shakes one of your tents and says, "I think he saw something."
okay, that doesn't sound good.
I used all my high level spells. All I got are 1st and 2nd levels.
And
Well, whose tent did he shake?
probably yours, Curio.
Okay.
And whoever else is in there with you. And so you get out. Roll me investigation or
we
roll
in
me
the hut?
perception. You are in the hut.
Well, it's a hut, but really it's a dome. So we're still using our camping gear inside said dome.
Right.
Okay.
And you'd have to be pretty tight together in the dome. So Curio, roll me perception. There you go. 24. Okay, so
Plus 8 is nice.
when you come out, it's really foggy out. The night has kind of taken, and a fog has rolled in, and with your 24, looking around, you see 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. You see a lot of big figures that have kind of like surrounded you guys.
Please be the druids.
You
Figures
can't
in what way?
you can't quite make out what they are because the fog is
Okay, so we see blobs.
Yeah, but
Meteor,
they
quick
are
question.
kind of moving. Yes.
I would have gotten a short rest in this time frame at least, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But it does
that mean we
appear
can all short
that
rest?
you are surrounded by
Yes.
everyone can short rest. You are surrounded by something. And that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
Okay.
So hit dice. I read hot dice.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, short rested, so we've healed up.
Mhm.
I have all of my bardic points back.
So I hope this was a good session for everyone. That the combat actually lasted a lot longer than I expected it to.
It did.
I expected that combat to be much quicker. But I hope y'all enjoyed watching. We should be back next Friday. Same time, same place. Well, hopefully normal time.
Hopefully
since
my
we
phone
were
doesn't
like an hour
down
late.
me next time.
And we will pick up here. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.